sex values. Man, this is like a whole thing. How many questions is this? 27? I guess that's not that bad. I feel like you should have gotten me on this when I was drunk. This one sucks though, lol. Don't they all suck? I mean, it doesn't really matter if they suck. Pretty sure you've taken this? I have no memory of this. I consider myself a vanilla. Maybe light disagree. Some people are like so freaky kinky. I don't know. It's like a really, really variable thing. I wouldn't be comfortable with getting dominated. See, look at Vermin down there. That's true. I don't want to be domed at all. I have frowned upon kinks fetishes. No? What? Horses? What? What are you talking about? What? Do I answer this one honestly for the meme or dishonestly for the other meme? I'm into hand holding. Okay? I would have relationships with women. It's been known to happen. I find myself attracted to soft-skinned feminine clothing. Not necessarily feminine clothing, but soft skin's nice? Yeah. I can imagine myself in a sexual scenario with a man. Yes? The Venus only... I remember this test. I remember. Yeah, Vermin. I do like dick. I watch pornographic content. Yeah, only drawn furry porn, like a Chad. I would enjoy someone having control over me. Really, no. I'm not a sub. Like, at all. I would have sex on a regular basis. Only if they would listen to my autistic video game rants, but sure. Only if they did a good job listening would I consider, maybe. Babe, can we up it to at least 2 or 3 times a week? Where were you when I had a sudden thought about the Doom 2016 plot hole that I found while playing the game again? Oh, you were in the shower? Well, you weren't listening to me. Sex should be a romantic topic. Yeah, it says would, not does, Vermin. Strongly disagree. I don't like the innate association between sex and masturbation. I masturbate at least once a day. Not every day, but well, generally, yeah. But not every. I mean, sometimes you're busy. I find most fetishes disgusting. Yeah, but would, Vermin. That's the critical term right there. Depends on most Nah, I don't. I find some very specific fetishes vile. Most of them I'm just not into. But in terms of disgust, there's not like that many. Probably like the obvious ones that people would find disgusting, I guess. I belong to sub-communities associated with deviances. Yeah, VGG. I would enjoy degrading or getting degraded. I'm not... I don't want to get degraded. As for degrading, there's some kinds of degrading that I'm okay with, but I don't find them degrading. It's just other people do. And then there's some that I really don't. Those are 2 different questions. Yeah, these are like the opposite questions. Yeah, playful teasing is one thing, which that's obviously good. In terms of like actual degrading, I mean, I think it's hot when people are slutty, but I don't make fun of people for being slutty. Like for some people, it's like, oh, you like that, don't you, you slut? And it's like, because slut's a bad thing. Well, I don't think that. You degrade bottoms all the time. Yeah, but not in a sexy way. You shitting on bottoms as degradation? I guess. Fine, I'll hit agree. I find myself attracted to muscular bodies. Yeah. I know we're leaning into like mask coding here. I'm gonna go with agree. I'm not like a muscle fetishist or like a bara kind of guy, but yeah. Could imagine myself sexually with women. Yeah, strongly agree. I would say chastity is my virtue. The fucking Volcel in me wants to click this so bad. No, I don't think it's a virtue. No, I don't. The meme answer is yes. The real answer is no. That's not a virtue. I sometimes find myself dreaming about loot scenarios. Was this test made for like high schoolers? Yes, obviously. I like the idea of having power over someone. I'm a huge control freak, yeah. Um, just not in like the cringe dom ways. You know what I mean? Like power over someone for me is like I'm here doing my emails and so and I have like a bell I can ring for someone to crawl over and suck my dick. And I can be like, "Hey, nice. Go away when I'm done." But that's not the same. Like there's different that is kink. That is kink. Yeah. That's a dom thing and it's kink. But this is such a broad question. I saw sure, whatever. I would enjoy inflicting pain or having planet. No, I'm not a sadomasochist at all. The only kind of sadism that I enjoy is the kind of sadism that I think like basically everybody with a dick enjoys. Is that you wanna ram your dick in and they go oof oof ouch ooh owie and you go too much for you and they go no do more and that's the same like everyone with a dick likes to do that. So I'm just gonna say disagree here because like that's like so ubiquitous. I might be too boring for some people in the bedroom. Yeah. Oh God. Yes. Some people are crazy. Oh yeah. 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 You know, this is very much like an inner outer circle thing, right? Where there are some people who can't even come unless they're like in 17 nipple clamps or whatever. Like yeah, I'll go with agree, but that's only because I know so many deviant people. I guess the goal would be that even if you're not kinky enough for them to be like super engaged with it, you're still like physically good at sex. You know what I mean? I find myself repulsed by the idea of sex. Meme answers obviously strongly agree, but no, I don't find myself repulsed by that. I'm okay with the idea of hookups or one night stands. Strongly agree. I would have relationships with men. Men are so annoying and stupid. Okay, I'll just. I'm gonna go with soft agree, but they have to be like pretty cool. Okay. Sex is more about the pleasure than the intimacy. Man, that's a really leading question. That really depends for the person. I guess they're asking about for me, but even then, that depends on who you're having sex with. Like, if you're having a one night stand, I'm not going to that to like look for intimacy. And then if I have like a long time partner, like, yeah, then, you know, it may, I mean, pleasure should always be a big part of it, right? The amount of intimacy is probably like proportional to the amount that I care about the person. I guess it's about which one you would prefer. Okay, so I guess the question would be like if I could choose one or the other, like which would I eliminate, you know? What if could I if I would I rather be in a world where sex is purely intimacy for me but no pleasure at all or where it's purely pleasure but I feel no intimacy from it. And I guess that's kind of like that's the give or take. But for one, I think the two are intertwined because I don't know about you guys, but when my dick do be thangin', and it feels good, I'm like, damn, the person I care about is making my dick feel good. So there's kind of a connection there. Um, but at the same time, like I can just jerk off. I guess you could just cuddle. I'm go- mm, I'm gonna go with neutral. I could only be lewd to my partners. Well, that's obviously not true. Did you complete this test in a serious manner? Yes, and I'd like to help improve it with 18 questions. Okay. Oh, wait. This is a demographic thing. I can't go back? Enter the gym. Sees cock inspection day on the sign. Turn around. The door is already closed. In the last 3 months? I haven't f***ed anyone in the last 3 months. Why 3 months? Virgin. I'm a virgin now. Virgin. How sexually active you? Well, if I haven't fucked anyone in the past 3 months, then obviously the answer is not very. Yeah, we've been on the Volcel arc lately. One of us. One of us. Still technically in my 20s. Literally neat. I guess technically I'm a worker. I mean, being a sole proprietor still counts. So I have a job. You're not a worker? Yeah, okay, well, the test phrased it poorly. Literally, working student, worker, or not. Like, no, fuck you, I'm a worker. What describes your current job? Wage worker, specialist, craftsman, manager, self-employed. What class would you consider yourself? Okay, leaving aside the actual literal fact that I'm in the 1%, I feel like I live an upper middle class lifestyle. I don't live in the hill suburbs or whatever. And no. I'm putting myself here. The freaks who live in the upper class are an entirely different. Having a lot of money doesn't make you upper class, okay? That's a whole thing, all right? No, I'm going upper middle class. Sorry. I would call myself upper income, not upper class. It's your nationality. Holy shit. What? Eastern European, Western European, Southern European, Middle Eastern, Sub-Saharan African, Eastern Asian. What about West African? What about... This is weirdly specific in some places and weirdly vague in others. I guess... I... I guess Western European? I'm not Slavic enough to be like, oh yeah, me being Polish means that I'm... Is Poland East or West? It really depends on who you ask. What place do you live in? Big or city? Politically speaking, how do you view yourself? Very progressive. Very left economics. Very libertarian. Okay. Attraction, I'm neutral. This is not true. Sex drive, hypersexual. I I don't think it's this far over. I'm more hyper than hypo. Dominus accent. This test sucks, dude.